do this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. What's the plan is today? The time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor, open up champagne.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats. This is episode 203. This is D-Wall here with you on commentary. Thank you all so much for your support on our return. Thank you so much for the likes on all the videos so far. It's been great. But tonight we have some incredible action for you, including our main event tonight. Reiko Hinomoto returns to DCA action as she takes on the current Queens of Wrestling SoulSilver champion Annie Cortez in one-on-one action. Plus, we are going to hear from Aubrey Williams after she has not been seen. She has not been on DCA programming since she was laid out by Eve Heron at Chaotix at the end of the Wildcats title match. We have not seen her since, but she will be here tonight to respond to Eve's words last episode. And of course, those two are going to collide at Redemption for the first time ever in what honestly I can only describe as a very violent encounter upcoming between these two women. That is to be sure. But right now we are getting into some singles action, and this is something that she talked about last episode. As Madison Star returns to action, she's had some for lack of a better word, she's been conflicted as of late. Very conflicted over these last couple of weeks, ever since she lost that tag team match where she and Jamie Fury cannot team again as a tag team. But the fans are still behind her. The fans still love her. But Madison has honestly just been in an emotional freight train ever since. She's gotten, she's talked about it. She's talked about how upset she's been at this, how she's trying to bounce back, how she can't focus on it too long. She's had, of all people, Elizabeth Priza even trying to offer her friendship after all the history they have with one another. Of course, former Angels together, if you know, you know. But tonight could be a huge first step back for Madison Star. I mean, let's be honest. She's one of the most popular women in virtual wrestling, one of the most popular women in DCA, certainly. A lot of people want to see this woman hold a singles championship here in DCA, and to do that, she's got to get some more wins under her belt, and tonight could be a great step forward in that process. But to do it, she's going to have to take on a woman who is a current singles champion in her own right, and the current Queens of Wrestling Solar Star champion as well. Iron Wrestler Technical Marie Connor, who won that championship at Prestige. And she will be making, and I can confirm this, she will be making her first title defense in DCA, at least. She's going to be making her first title defense in DCA against a woman who actually beat her before she won that Solar Star Championship. And that's going to happen on the next episode of Wildcats. I can confirm it, folks. Marie Connor will put the Solar Star title on the line against Envy Price. That is next episode. So get ready for that. That's going to be a huge match. But tonight she can't focus on Envy. She's got to focus on the here and the now. She's got to focus on Madison Star. Bell rings and here we go. We are underway. First matchup of the night. As you see, Marie already going after the legs of Madison. And she's going to do this a lot. She's going to focus on the legs, focus on the knees. She is Iron Wrestler technical for a reason. If you see her in AES, you know exactly what that means. And now the heel hook is locked in. Trying to get her to tap out early, but Madison, it's going to take a lot more to put her down, especially in the mood that she's been in. Big lariat takes down Marie. Also later on tonight, we're going to see the tag team debut of the Punchgirls, the women who cost the Bombshell Club the tag team titles a few months back. They are going to be in tag team action tonight against Chloe Price and Max Caulfield, the Arcadia Bay Asskickers. That is tag team action here tonight. Also, Yukimori is back in not tag team, but in singles action against Bella De Santos tonight. And like I said, our main event, Annie Cortez and Reiko Hinomoto collide. All that coming up tonight for you here on Wildcats as we are on the road to DCA Redemption in just a few weeks' time. One of our biggest events on the calendar and the last mega event of 2023, if you can believe it. Now Marie, point of the elbow right to the jaw of Madison, is now again just working on the limbs. That's a big back suplex and hooked the arm behind her. And now look at this, catching her with a dragon suplex with a bridge, 1 count only. Both of these women are obviously going to be looking to the key matches at Redemption, one of which include the Fever Championship match between Selena, Zeda, and Christie Monterio. That match was made on the last Wildcats after Morgan Raincroft cost Haley Jonas that matchup against Christie to determine the #1 contender. And that's happening at Redemption. And again, for those that are new here, welcome. If you can, please leave a like on this video if you enjoy what we do here. Subscribe if you are not, and hit the bell to be notified when new episodes drop, because YouTube doesn't like to do that sometimes. Count is up to 8. Both of these women need to get back in the ring. Madison does. And now, oh, look at that. Marie ducking out of the way at the very last second from that suicide dive by Madison. Madison now trying to recover, getting back in the ring. And luckily she's able to, because Marie could have easily taken advantage of that opportunity. Cover after that neck breaker. 1 count. But DCA is on a roll so far. And it's only going to get bigger as the year is coming to an end. And now look at this. Now again, Marie catching her off guard. Getting out of the way of that suicide dive a second time in order to take control. And slamming the back of her head into the mat. And now again going after the legs of Madison Star. Trying to slow her down, obviously. But she's not going to get a victory on the floor this way. She's not going to get a submission victory, rather, on the floor. She can wear her down, maybe get a count out, but I'm pretty sure that's not what she wants. She wants a definitive win inside the ring. Now look at this. I went for a back suplex, but Madison countering, shifting her weight, using it against Marie. And both of these women have just had an excellent contest so far to kick off Wildcats, as now Marie into the cover. Only a 1 count again. And now, again, just working on the limbs. She'll work on the limbs. No matter what limb it is, she'll work on it. And now, look at this again. She is going right back to that heel hook that's been effective for her this entire match. And she has worked that leg to perfection, but again, Madison just able to kick away, and again back to the heel hook. This is what Marie Connor knows how to do. Just wear you out. Limb by limb, piece by piece. That's exactly what Madison is going through. Uh-oh, look at this. Springboard drop kick. And now Madison looking to take advantage again. There's a shot, a boot right to the head, taking down Marie. And now look at this. Frankensteiner, very nicely done. But you see Madison a little gingerly walking on that leg. And now shooting star press. She was able to hit it too. No. The fact that Madison can still hit a shooting star press after all the abuse her leg has been taken in this match is impressive. But that's the heart that Madison Starr has shown through her entire run in DCA and in the XWA. Look at this. One of Marie's signature submission holds, wrapping the leg up. And this could be it for Madison. After all the damage her leg has had in this matchup, this could be it. And Marie knows that all too well. And Madison is nowhere near the ropes, so she can't reach for them. So now she's just having to punch her way free. But how much damage has that done to her legs? Only time will tell, I guess, because Madison is still finding herself back in the driver's seat. And she's got to do something to slow Marie down and just prevent as many submission maneuvers as possible here. Off the ropes. Big knee drop. Using the right leg, not the left one that's been targeted through this entire matchup. Marie rolling out to the floor. And now Madison, finally, third time's the charm on that suicide dive attempt. She was finally able to hit it all, but that knee. Now the right knee might be compromised. Both legs might be compromised now. And Marie, that's going to be like a shark smelling blood in the water, as you can see, right back after that left leg, and now dragon screw on the floor. And Marie Connor in control, but never mind. I was going to say Madison is coming back, but apparently not. Back inside the ring. And now again going back after that leg. Look at this. Cloverleaf backbreaker. And now again, Madison, she has got to find some way to get out of this. I don't know if she can, because Marie has just been laser focused this entire match. And now big girl senton. Madison trying to stand. Oh no. Oh no. Now she's going to snap the arm back. And if the legs weren't compromised, the back wasn't compromised, her legs are compromised, I don't know what more Madison can do. Oh wait. Backstabber out of nowhere. But how much damage did it do with her legs compromised? Not enough to get three. Madison going back up to the top. What's she thinking here? Another shooting star press. But Marie got out of the way and then drop kicked her right afterward. And now again going after the legs. That might have been Madison's very last. That may have been her last effort there. After that missed shooting star press, and went for a senton, but Madison just shifted out of the way. But obviously she's not in the best shape. And now swinging neck breaker. That might be it. 1, 2. She got her. All the damage to the legs. That drop kick right after that shooting star press, and then following it up with that neck breaker obviously was enough. Look at this. And then followed it up with that neck breaker, and that didn't show, that replay didn't show that drop kick right to the top of the head before that. And Marie Connor, with all the momentum heading into next episode when she defends the Solar Star title against Envy Price. What a win for Marie here tonight.
Jones from Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage, and I'm proud to announce my new Steph Curry Chicken Playoff Special. It's a whole chicken drenched in a spicy curry sauce. Then I throw it at you from 27 feet away. Splash! Now friends, you may ask yourself, how come we ain't got no LeBron meal? Well, what has LeBron ever done for Toby? At least Steph is out there representing my jingle. LeBron too busy pushing Kia. Hell, I ain't seen a brother get so much attention for a Korean car since Rodney King. And now you can enjoy a spicy curry chicken or family foot rub at home with my new Jones Spicy Curry Barbecue and Foot Rub Chicken Sauce, wherever fine sauces are sold.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Sophia Yale sending out the challenge to this woman who we've been seeing the last couple of weeks for a match at the VW Horizon episode before Redemption. And that's a interesting challenge to make, but nonetheless, challenge has been made. But nonetheless, our next contest is about to kick off here because Nilin is back in action. We have not seen Nilin in action in quite a while here on Wildcats. Former Rising Star champion and one of John Blackos's personal favorites, if I can honestly say that. But Nilin, let's be honest, she lost that Rising Star title in her first defense. And ever since then, she has not been the same. And she'll even say that. I'm pretty sure she would love to be back in a title picture, but she has not found that success just yet. I could tell you she's had conversations with one of her old tag team partners in the current #1 contender for the DCA Wildcats Championship in Destiny Williams. We saw that interaction earlier this year, I believe it was, but tonight she's going up against a woman who also came up short in her bid for the Rising Star title in Rachel Diaz, a woman who a lot of people questioned why she was even in that Rising Star title match to begin with a few months ago. We haven't seen her since she lost that match. This is her first match back since then. But nonetheless, don't discount Rachel Diaz by any stretch, because she's still a very, very dangerous woman. And she has shown that in her time here in DCA. And I'm talking about even before she took her hiatus. Look at that. Rachel just walking right past Nilin. Nilin, to her credit, she's not upset. She's going to wait till this match gets started. And you got to wonder what Rachel's mindset is. She went into that match wanting to prove a point, wanting to prove that she still belonged here in the division, trying to send a message through Nova Kane, a message through Bella DeSantos. Didn't happen for her on that night when she challenged for the Rising Star title. But nonetheless, now she's got an opportunity to get back in the driver's seat against Nilin. But Nilin also needs a victory. Both these women need a win. Especially considering that, coming up in the next, few months, we're going to be going into Gateway to Heaven season, and everyone on the Wildcats roster is going to be looking for a spot in that match, because you win that match, you get a guaranteed Wildcats title shot at Revelations 9. So, look at this big deadlift powerbomb. So, both of these women want to prove that they deserve an opportunity. Is now Nilin trying to go back after Rachel, and Rachel trying to get back in the ring. Now he's got a game of cat and mouse, if I can speak. Rachel getting back inside the ring here, and just slaps her across the face to disorient her long enough for a backbreaker. And that's what Rachel's known for. That's what Rachel likes to do. Get inside your head. But I don't think Nilin's going to be affected by it too much. She's too focused here tonight on getting a win, getting back into some kind of title contention. And with the growing roster on Wildcats now, look at this, another power bomb, lifting her up. Oh, look at this, into a Samoan drop. That's different. And Rachel now trying to figure out what to do. Irish whip into the corner and a splash. Just collapsing her in the corner. And Rachel jaw-jacking with the fans. That's not a smart idea. So now look at this. Another Rachel obviously on the business end of the power game of Nilin. Cover. 2. And wow, Rachel got her hand on the rope. Very smart by Rachel. And she's been on the back foot for a good chunk of this match so far. Nilin now. Fisherman suplex. Very nice. And now Nilin. Neck breaker attempt here. No, elbow to the back of the head. And Nilin has done a smart, excellent job of just overpowering. Oh, and look at this cravat hold now. She's done a good job of smothering Rachel Diaz, and that might be the only strategy she can have against someone with Rachel's power and someone of Rachel's size. Just smother her, just keep on the offense over and over and over again, and not let that happen to you. And now Rachel's back in control and targeting the arm. And these fans are not pleased with Rachel here. And now it's this Nilin off the ropes. Big boot. Taking Rachel down, and Rachel is dazed. She doesn't know where she is. And now, detonation kick. And again, Nilin has been all over Rachel Diaz for the majority of this. Oh, went for the drop kick. Rachel swatted her away. And now again, just going to use that power to her advantage here. Look at the strength of Rachel Diaz. And now into a cover one. Oh, only a 1 count. Rachel can't believe it. She thought she could have gotten at least a 2 count. Irish whip. And look at that. Nice arm drag by Rachel. It's now, Now here's the power. Sidewalk slam. Very, very nice. Or that was more like a boss man slam, to be honest. To be more accurate about it. Is now just continuing to lay in the strikes on Nilin. And just when you thought Rachel was out, she's right back in the driver's seat. There's an elbow drop. Oh, but Nilin's right back up. But Rachel, to her credit, she's keeping on the offense now. Snake Eyes in the corner. Cover. And again, she can only get a 1. And you got to wonder if that's just frustrating Rachel even more. The fact that she can't get a 2 count on Nilin, no matter how much damage she inflicts on her. She has tried everything at this point. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? She's got her up. Choke slam. 2-handed choke slam, but Nilin's still fighting out, still fighting back. Big right hand. And this may be the opening that Nilin needs to get back in control of this match here. Because Rachel had control for a good 2-3 minutes, and now Nilin's right back in it. And Nilin has to find a way to neutralize Rachel, which she has done, but she's got to stay on the offense now. She cannot get complacent, as now she's going up to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Nilin with big missile drop kick. Very nice. And now, oh wait, Rachel, no. Nilin trying to come back. Irish whip into the corner. What's she looking for? Repeated clotheslines. And another one. And Rachel again rolls to the floor. Nilin wants her up. And Rachel trying to get back in the ring. Oh, Nilin. Wait a minute. Again, this cravat. And she is cranking hard on it. This could be it right here. She's got... The neck is not supposed to bend in that direction. I can tell you that right now. And Rachel is trapped. She's got nowhere to go. Oh, but body shots. Able to break out of it. And now quickly trying to get back in control. Look at this. She's got her up. And a torture rack and just slams her down. Backbreaker. Cover. And again, Nilin will not allow Rachel Diaz to get 2. And that's just only frustrating her further. Uh-oh. And now, that allows Nilin to take advantage. 1, 2, no! I thought that was it right there. Uh-oh. Nilin pushing away, but went for something and got caught on the rebound, and look at the strength. Powering her in, but Rachel had her hand under the bottom rope, and that might have been the only thing that saved her. As now, look at this. Irish whip into the corner, and now there's a boss man slam. Return the favor from earlier, I suppose, that Rachel did. And now, Going for another suplex. Got it. And Rachel once again looking up at the lights right now as Nilin just continuing to put the pressure on Rachel. And Rachel has not had this much of a competitive fight for quite a while. It's been a while since Rachel's been tested like this. Oh, look at this. Look at that power slam. And again, Nilin will not let Rachel Diaz have two. She will not allow it. She will not allow Nilin will not allow Rachel, rather, to have a 2 count in this matchup. And you saw the frustration on the face of Rachel when she got that last 1 count. I don't know if it's just some deep-seated thing between these two, or if Nilin has some kind of ill will towards Rachel, but Rachel has not gotten a 2 count in this match at all. And that's just frustrated her all match. And that, if anything, has been the ultimate mind game on Rachel Diaz this entire match. That she can't get a 2 count. And now, again, Rachel just look at how frustrated obviously she is. Look at this. She is just pounding away on Nilin. Uh-oh. Is she going for that choke bomb that she likes to employ? Yes, she is. Here it is. And she connects with it. 1, 2, no! The first 2 count Rachel's had in this entire match, and she still can't put Nilin away. Forearm by Nilin. Nilin now from behind. No, Rachel. An elbow, a back elbow. Irish whip into the corner. And now what's Rachel got planned here? Look at this. Another snake eyes off the ropes. Big boot. Taking Nilin down. And now Rachel going for a suplex. But Nilin shifts her weight and gives her a chop block from behind. And then a head scissors. Nilin once again finding a way to come back. And Rachel again trying to find some way to shake the cobwebs, but it's not working right now. And now look at this. Oh, another kick to that leg. And a code breaker from the corner. And these fans, like I said, are clearly behind Nilin here tonight. And what's this? More strikes to the head of Rachel. And Rachel is down. And a big splash from Brett's rope. The most dangerous rope. And now, is she looking to remix Diaz again? Yes, she is. Cover. 2, 3. Nilin with a bounce back win that she desperately needed to get on the winning side here on Wildcats. And as for Rachel Diaz, I mean, what more can I say? She did what she could, but Nilin was just too determined here tonight to get the victory. And now you got to think Nilin could be on her way. Nilin could be on her way to a potential championship opportunity if she continues getting wins like this here tonight. What a victory for Nilin.
Selena Clown! Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Resist any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true. Doing it our way.
What would we do, baby, without us? What would we do, baby, without us? And there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through.
There is more to life than what you're living. So take a chance and face the wind. An open road and a road that's hit. A brand new life around the bend. There were times.
As long as we got each other, we got the world spinning right in our hands, baby, you and me.
We gotta be.
Everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Grooving all week with you. These days are ours. Share them with me. These days are ours. Happy and free. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days.
The privileged generation making it very clear that at some point soon they want those Wildcats tag team titles. They've been chasing those belts for the longest time now, and they want those titles. But the tag team division on Wildcats, as usual, pretty stacked right now. There's a lot of teams that want an opportunity at the titles. Of course, the brand new champions being Amy Lynn and Betsy Chairshot. And this team right here obviously would love to get another crack at the tag team titles. Former champions themselves, Chloe Price and Max Caulfield, the Arcadia Bay Asskickers, who made their return at Chaotix in that fatal four-way match for the tag team titles. And now they are looking to get some momentum and build their way up to another opportunity at the tag team gold. But tonight they're facing a team who are new to the tag team scene here on Wildcats, and a team who, if anything, started this entire thing. And a team that, let's be honest, a lot of people don't know a lot about. And here they come, led by that woman right there, Kendall, who, if you don't know who she is, just ask one Jaden Starr, because that woman was seen hanging around Jaden Starr back at Freefall, and we all know what happened to Jaden Starr. So, you know. But anyway, Leandra is the one on the left, and Eliza's the one on the right. Those are the Punchgirls who debuted a few weeks back and cost the Bombshell Club the tag team titles when they were facing the Hated Gates for those titles. And whether it was because of some secret vendetta or whether it was because they wanted to just get noticed, well, they got noticed. And now they have an opportunity to show the world exactly who they are in this tag team match. And Chloe Price is going to kick it off with Eliza here in this matchup. Bell rings and we are underway, as now Eliza just immediately going right after Chloe with a kick and a big scoop slam. Trying to end it early. Obviously that's not going to work. It's going to take a lot more to put down the Arcadia Bay Asskickers, as now Leandra gets tagged in. Again, not much is known about these two women. But, oh, look at this. Wow, okay, well. They both went for springboards. Both didn't connect. And now Max Caulfield's in. And now Caulfield with a springboard, and she actually hits hers. I think she just winked at Chloe as a kind of a, see, I could hit it and you couldn't kind of thing. Nonetheless, Max and Chloe, obviously former Wildcats tag team champions, former Lioness tag team champions in the All-Star Call League. Max, a former champion and a former singles champion in the All-Star Call League as well. Both Max and Chloe, actually, as a matter of fact, if my memory serves me correctly. I think that we're still settling that whole thing about the whole Solar Star thing, because there's, Max was Solar Star champion in ACL. Anyway, nonetheless, all schematics aside, Max and Chloe are one of the best teams in the business, and that's what the Punchgirls have to contend with here tonight. So it's not going to be an easy trek for them by any means. Max gets tagged, but here's the other thing. If the Punchgirls do manage to beat the Arcadia Bay Asskickers, they're going to be put right up in there in the tag title picture for sure, because you get a win over former tag team champions, that puts your stock way up, especially with it being their first tag match here in DCA. Like I said, the tag division very stacked right now, as Eliza trying to taunt Max on the apron, and Max, I don't think Max had enough of that and sends Eliza into the stairs. Meanwhile, Leandra is not letting it affect her. She's getting a nice springboard moonsault. And now Chloe's on the apron. And Chloe now gets stunned off the top. And now going after Max while Chloe's down on the outside. Drop kick. Chloe was trying to recover on the outside of the ring. And Leandra, rolls away free, but again, Leandra just coming right back. And now, Leandra on the top rope. What's this? Beautiful moonsault. Very nice. And now Eliza gets tagged back in. Kendall has really put together a fantastic unit with these two women so far as I've seen. Very impressive for Eliza and Leandra so far in this matchup. Sling blade by Chloe into a drop kick. And now Max gets tagged back in. Of course, like I said, Amy Lynn and Betsy Chairshot are the current Wildcats Tag Team Champions. They did not beat the Hated Gates for those titles, as a matter of fact. They neither Rianne or Lexi were pinned in that fatal four-way at Chaotix, but that was the nature of the beast in that match. So you know the Hated Gates are going to be looking for a rematch. The Privileged Generation were also in that match. They did not end up with the win, obviously. But there, as you heard from Emile de Rochefort earlier, she wants her girls to get another opportunity. You know, the Arcadia Bay Asskickers, they want a shot. The Bombshell Club, they want a rematch. And after, you know, Maxine Rose's impressive debut last episode, she wants to lead the Bombshell Club, or co-lead as in a more accurate term, co-lead her girls to title opportunities. And then you got the Punchgirls here, who they are now in the tag team scene. So there's a lot of depth in the tag team division here on Wildcats, but that's not to brag or anything, but that seems to be the case every season with the tag team division on Wildcats. As now Eliza couldn't prevent that tag. Max back in. And oh, wait a minute. Big forearm. And then also, of course, I can't forget about these girls. You also got the collective, or more accurately, as they are referred to as the Lotus Collective. The Lotus Collective, who won their tag match at Chaotix against Faith Connors and Tayuya. I know she's gonna kill me for the pronunciation. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm waiting for the tweet right now. And then the principal, Jean and Melina, are still on Wildcats too. There's a lot of women teams here in the division, and any one of them could be next in line for Amy Lynn and Betsy Chairshot, who I'm sure are going to be watching over these next several weeks to see who could potentially earn an opportunity at their titles sometime down the line. As now Max is going after the arm of Eliza, working it, trying to wear her down. And to Kendall's credit, she hasn't gotten involved in this match so far. That's good. Let your girls handle their business if they're as good as you say they are. That's how it should be done. And to Eliza's credit and to Leandra's credit, they've been doing an excellent job in this matchup. Oh, Max just pushing Eliza down, but to her credit, she is not phased. Tag in, Leandra's back in the ring. And Max just stiffing her with, oh my goodness. And now Max, I think she got that rebellious attitude from Chloe, obviously. And now, look at this, back to the arm. And now, oh, and Rachel, Ashley got knocked down. Why did I call her Rachel? Ashley got knocked down inadvertently with a drop kick. And despite what Deshaun Walton might tell you, Ashley is not related to AJ Monahan by any means. And Ashley's back up to her feet now. And Leandra gets sent out to the floor. But Chloe doesn't give a damn. Oh, never mind. That may have been a mistake. Stun gun by Eliza. And Eliza taking the bullet while Leandra is getting back inside the ring. And there you go. I think that game plan obviously worked in their favor. Again, that 2-on-1 advantage, but Chloe, to her credit, is trying her best to fight out of it. Oh, Leandra got out of the way of that drop kick and a face buster. And the Punch Girls, like I said, very, very impressive in their debut here tonight. And this is the tag team division in a nutshell right here, folks. And now Eliza's back in. Chloe trying to tag, and she does. Max back in. And now Eliza went for a drop kick. Max blocked it. Now Max, no. Kick to the midsection, no. Eliza again. Double underhook. Or, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Eliza broke that up because she just heard the music of the Bombshell Club. And Eliza is looking toward the ramp. Kendall's looking toward the ramp. All the Punch Girls are looking toward the ramp. They don't know where they are. But that's the music of the Bombshell Club. And wait a minute, Max taking Eliza down. And that may have been a distraction. I mean, let's be honest, that wasn't a may have been. That was a distraction by the Bombshell Club. And this may be payback for the Punch Girls screwing them out of the tag team titles. Deadlift German suplex by Chloe. And Chloe is saying that's it. It's time to end this thing. She is out of it after that deadlift German. That's it. And Chloe Price getting the win for her team. The Bombshell Club getting a measure of revenge. Look at this. Kick to the spine of Eliza. And then watch, look at this. Leandra was down on the other side of the ring. Look at this. Watch this. Look at how Eliza bends on this German. That was nasty stuff. And Chloe knew she had her right then and there, and that was all she wrote. The Arcadia Bay Asskickers back in the win column. And this thing between the Punch Girls and the Bombshell Club obviously is far from over. But the Arcadia Bay Asskickers don't care as long as they know they got the win and they could move closer to a potential shot at the Wildcats tag team titles. I'll tell you what, Nova Kane better not underestimate Heather Ray by any means, because she is obviously one of the brightest stars, one of the most incredible talents in virtual wrestling. She's been everywhere at this point, and if Nova Kane is not careful, then she's going to get beat at Redemption for sure. She's going to get beat, and we're going to have a new Rising Star champion. So the last thing she needs to be doing is underestimating her. But ladies and gentlemen, we are getting set for our next contest as Yukimori, somebody else. Yukimori making her way out to the ring. And this is going to be, I believe, her first ever Wildcats match. And she's going to be taking on a former Rising Star champion in Bella DeSantos. Yukimori has been saying that she wants to earn her way to a Rising Star title match. And I mean, she's only had one loss in DCA, and that was to Reiko Hinomoto, and there's no shame in losing to Reiko. She's one of the best. She's a legend in this business. But she's technically 2-1 in DCA action so far. She won her match against Oseko at Revelation. She won her match against Faith Connors. Then she lost to Reiko at Proving Ground. So Yukimori will need a bounce back, and tonight, if she wins here against Bella DeSantos, that could be a big step up, beating a former Rising Star champion. And if you want to get an opportunity at that championship, beating a former champion would do a whole lot to get one step closer to that opportunity. But tonight, she's going to be taking on a woman who obviously needs a bounce. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the technical difficulties before that last commercial break. I don't know what happened with our feed. My feed was shut down. I'm not in the building, by the way. I'm in a remote. I'm at the offices, busy business and stuff. But the feed got cut out. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to get information on what went down while my feed was cut in the building. But I can see everything now. My audio's working just fine. We'll try and get an update at some point, if not on the socials, by the end of the night. But I guess we got to move on here. All I can tell you from what I've been gathering is that the match between Yukimori and Bella de Santos did not happen for some reason. I don't know what happened, but we're getting that. If I can I confirm that? Yeah, okay, I can confirm it. So from what I understand, that match is going to be rescheduled to the next episode of Wildcats now between Bella de Santos and Yukimori. I don't know what happened in that whole sequence, but I'm going to try and get to the bottom of it. But nonetheless, right now we got a main event coming up. Annie Cortez, the current Queens of Wrestling SoulSilver champion. She didn't bring the belt with her tonight because that belt is not on the line in this matchup. This is a match between two women who were unsuccessful in their bid to win the Wildcats championship at Chaotix. Reiko Hinomoto and Annie Cortez were both in that fatal 5-way match, and those two went at it on the outside of the ring while everything was going on inside the ring. They had no clue what was going on when Eve Heron decided to appear out of nowhere and cost Aubrey Williams the Wildcats title. They were on the outside and my Mimi was laid out. So now these two are going to go one-on-one here. And this is very interesting because Annie Cortez obviously has been trained by Fujiko Hinomoto over in UWL. So this is going to be very, very interesting here. Our main event tonight of Wildcats 203, it is Annie Cortez versus Reiko Hinomoto. And this could go a long way in determining if Reiko ends up winning this match. Can you imagine that? If Reiko ends up winning this match against Annie, and let's be honest, anything can happen, that could propel Reiko to a SoulSilver Championship match with Annie. And you know Annie is ready to defend that title any and everywhere. She said it as much herself when she won that title from Carmelita Fox at Prestige. So you got to wonder where this could go. It could go in a lot of different directions. But nonetheless, we are in for a treat of a main event. Now, kick to the back of the hamstring there, or to the hamstring. Is now Reiko with the Eddie Mack Memorial chops. And went for a forearm. And he gets a forearm of her own. Kick to the back of the head. Another kick in the midsection. Another kick. And another one. Jesus. The strikes just coming from all sides from Annie here. 2 count, no. Annie trying to end it early, and I don't blame her one bit for that. Especially the kind of athlete, the kind of caliber that Reiko Hinomoto is. You want to try and end it quickly. As quickly as you possibly can. Big knee. Dropping down. Cover. Another 2 count, no. It's going to take a little bit more than that to put Reiko down, but I think Annie knows that. She's been in the ring with Fujiko, so she knows exactly what a Hinomoto is capable of. There's a German suplex. And that just reminds me of what happened after that match at Chaotix, where Reiko was attacked by who we believe to be Bad Amy. But if you asked Bad Amy, she would tell you that that's not her. Some in the locker room believe that it isn't her, and some in the locker room believe that it is her. But nonetheless, a woman who did look a lot like Bad Amy attacked Reiko, the same woman who's been attacking a lot of people lately, even though that woman had a different mask. This woman legitimately looked like Bad Amy at Chaotix. And then it was Sakura Hagiwara, who we had not seen in a long while, ever since she lost her bid for the Goddess Championship at the anniversary show. Cover now. 2, no. Ever since Trixie, actually it was before the anniversary show. It was on the season premiere of Wildcats this season, earlier this year. We hadn't seen her since Trixie destroyed her. Or, she may not call it that. But, double foot stomp by Annie. But Sakura was beaten down by Trixie in that matchup. for the Goddess Championship, and we had not seen or heard from Sakura since then. Oh my goodness, went for a roll through again. Got kicked in the face, and there's a moonsault by Reiko. Cover here, that could be it too, no. But Sakura was the one to run that woman off, and then a stare down between Reiko and Sakura. And if you know DCA, you know the history between those two women, and they are going to finally have their third encounter at Redemption coming up in a few weeks. And if you remember the first Redemption, it was Reiko who got the win, and that led to a downward spiral for Sakura, the likes of which we had never seen before. She got her second match against her at Revelations that year, but it was not Reiko Hinomoto she faced and beat. It was Rowdy Reiko. She wanted Reiko Hinomoto in a rematch. Well, now at Redemption, she will get Reiko Hinomoto in a rematch. And it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But Reiko can't look to the future right now. She can't afford to think about Sakura or think about Amy or anyone else. She's got to think about Annie Cortez right now, because she is delivering on all fronts here in this matchup. And of course, the main event for the Wildcat side of Redemption was made last episode. It is Destiny Williams who will challenge Ovana Morgan for the Wildcats Championship. That's going to be a very interesting match. After Destiny went to the VW Board of Directors after, if you saw the anniversary show, she had a clear pinfall in that matchup, in that four-way, for at least a good 15 seconds, and it was not counted. So the Board of Directors gave her a fair shot at the Wildcats title. She still has that guaranteed title opportunity that she has not cashed in on yet from when she beat the Quake. Cover. 2, no. Where she beat Daisy Johnson at Prestige. I believe it was Prestige 5. Oh! She still has that shot. So that is not what's cashed in on here. Super kick by Reiko. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, that was 2.5. Reiko almost got the victory there. So you got to wonder, will Destiny become a 2-time Wildcats champion, or will Ovana's reign continue after Redemption? We'll have to wait and see on that. And also, Trixie Decker will defend the Goddess title against a returning Vanessa Price, a woman who has a lot of history with a woman that Trixie has had history with in the past. So it's going to be interesting on how that match is going to go, considering Vanessa's history with violent matches. I think this is one match that Trixie will find probably her equal in when she takes on Vanessa Price, a woman, like I said, who is no stranger to violent matches. So if anyone can match Trixie's lust for violence, for lack of a better term, it will probably be Lady Beast Mode. But anything can happen. Trixie has put down every single woman she has come in contact with for the last 12 months here in DCA. I don't think she's lost a match in that time, I don't believe. I think she's still been undefeated, at least in DCA. She's been undefeated for over a year now, if my memory serves me correctly. Look at this. Spanish fly. Cover. 2 count, no. So it's, again, Redemption is looking pretty good right now. A 2-night event, 12-match card. That's all finalized at this moment. There's a Hurricane Rana from the apron by Reiko. And Annie coming right back. Both of these women going back and forth here in this matchup. Again, it could go a long way in determining who will be Look at this. Annie again. This time she hits the Arabian press. And back inside the ring. Annie looking to build momentum. Springboard knee. She tried to hit that earlier. And now Annie, look at this. Up top. Drops her. A move that Fujiko taught her. 2 and no. Again, Reiko has to know that some of these moves that Annie is breaking out are moves that Fujiko taught her. So if anybody knows how to evade them, how to get out of them, it will be Reiko. Fisherman Buster with a bridge. And the leg hook. 2 count, no. Understandably, Reiko. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Shades of one of her rivals. There's a jury crash. Shades of former ACW Glamour X champion and former DCA Wildcats champion Jury Sonata. Drop kick from the top rope. Another cover. 2, no. Jury Sonata also on the UWL roster right now. But she's still contracted to DCA as well. Hope to have her back very soon. As there's a big knee lift by Annie. And now Annie up top. Look at this. Oh, went for Dragon Rana, but Reiko caught her and chops her with the Emerald Flosion. 2, no. And now, arm breaker. And now on the other arm. That's smart. Make her think you're going after one body part or one arm. You go on the other side. That's smart tactics there by Reiko. That's why she's one of the best in the business. Because she knows how to manipulate the joints. She knows how to take advantage of the opportunity. And now look at this. Annie just coming right back. That's that fight. That's that heart that she's always displayed in her matches. And Jason Brown will tell you that all day long. Get kicked to the face. And now knee to the face by Annie. Taking Reiko down. Now, kick to the face. And now, German. Straight jacket German suplex 2. No. Shades of Reiko's sunrise suplex. And now, Reiko. Oh, see, here we go. And she's saying that's how it's done. Sunrise suplex. No. Annie might have been throwing a little shade with that suplex earlier. Reiko showing her how it's done. And now back to the arm. I mean, I'm not going to tell Reiko how to wrestle or anything, but if I were Reiko, I would have been going after the legs to try to neutralize the sweet spot. But I guess Reiko knows better than I do. That's why I'm up here and she's in the ring. That and more obvious reasons, but we're not going to get into that right now. What a DDT by Annie. Reiko got planted into the mat. Cover here. 2, and again Reiko able to get the shoulder up. And Annie can't believe it. She thought she had the match won right there, and honestly, I don't blame her. She got all of that DDT. And now Annie off the ropes. Look at this. Shining Wizard. As now Reiko once again in trouble. There's a butterfly suplex. And Reiko rolling to the floor trying to get some distance between herself and Annie, but Annie's not going to allow it. Look at this. Oh, no. Reiko got out of the way of that, and now Reiko now trying to get back in control. And now look at this. Plancha to the floor by Reiko. And Annie did not see that coming. And this is Probably going to allow Reiko to get some much needed momentum back on her side in this matchup. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Baited Annie in. And now vertical suplex to the outside. And that's not going to help Annie's back problems anymore if she had any in this matchup. That padding on the outside is not by any means a safe haven. And now Annie trying to come back right hand. And another one, no. Reiko delivers one of her own. Missile drop kick again connects. And now Reiko back up on the top rope. What's she looking for here? Big elbow drop, but Annie gets out of the way. Annie now. Kick. And the Eddie Mac Memorial chops once again. Right to the arm of Reiko. Reiko now in trouble. Poison Rana from the springboard. 2, and Reiko able to get her hand on the bottom rope. What a match, folks. And if you are enjoying this action, please leave a like. It helps us get recommended in the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed, and please hit the bell for all notifications so you know when a new episode comes out. We got a lot coming your way, including DCA Redemption in just a few weeks' time. You don't want to miss that. 2 count and only a 2. One of our biggest shows of the calendar for DCA is Redemption. You don't want to miss it. As now Annie springboard moonsault, but Reiko just managed to get out of the way. And now back to the arm again. Annie, that arm has got to be compromised at this point, and it has been obviously showing here in this matchup because Annie has not really been able to string together a succession of moves ever since Reiko started working on that arm. And now look at this. Oh! Drops her right on the back of her head. And now Reiko up on Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope, but now a head scissors takedown. And Reiko right back in the groove of things now. Looking to capitalize once again. Look at this. Again drops her down. And Annie has no clue where she is. She's stumbling, but she's still trying to fight back. Went for a forearm. Elbow to the head. And now more strikes coming in by Annie. That's what she's got to do to keep Reiko guessing, especially with as much damage as she's taken in this matchup. Now look at this. Moonsault. High elevation on it too. 2 count, and Reiko kicks out. Reiko now trying to use the ropes to get back up. But obviously you can tell she's winded. She's delirious. Doesn't know where she is. As now Annie's going to take advantage of that opportunity. Look at this. Fall away moonsault. And that could do it. No, it does not. And these fans appreciating the action that they are getting right here between these two women who, again, Annie obviously the SoulSilver champion, and Reiko with a win could possibly get in title contention, but you know Annie's not going to let that happen that easily. If Reiko beats her, she's got to earn it. And she is definitely showing that right now. She is definitely earning it here in this matchup. Sunrise suplex, but doesn't go for the bridge, doesn't go for the pin. Probably because she knows she's got to do a lot more damage to Annie to keep her down for 3. That's just how talented Annie Cortez has been. And now, Brett's rope again. Go for the head scissors, but Annie catches her. What's she looking for here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. She's got her hooked and drops her on the back of her head with a bridge, but not enough to get 3. That could have been it, but Reiko just managed to get the shoulder up, and now look at this. Drops her again. Hooks the leg. 2, and again Reiko gets the shoulders up. And Annie has got to be asking herself right now, what do I have to do to keep this woman down? What do I have to do to put Reiko away for 3? Look at this. Off the top, but gets caught. Reiko now. Firewoman's carry position and gives her a detonation kick. And Reiko now. Drop kick, no. Annie from behind. Dragon suplex with a German bridge 2 count. And again, Reiko will not allow Annie to get a 3. And now is she going to go for the sweet spot here? No! Reiko with a forearm now to the side of the head. And Annie is loopy. And what's Reiko thinking here? Clothesline. Trying to send her out, but Annie does not go out to the floor. Annie now. Kick to the midsection. What's this? Double knees to the back of the head. The cover, 2. No. What a competitive match here tonight on Wildcats. And no matter who wins this thing, they will have earned it here tonight. That's for sure. Annie going right back out after Reiko. She does not want a count out win here. She wants to beat Reiko in the middle. This Dragon Rana, no. Reiko caught her and a power bomb. Very nicely done by Reiko. But only a 2 count. And now, is she going to go for that head scissors again? Yes, she is, but this time Annie caught her and sets her up on the top turnbuckle. Oh, but wait, Reiko fighting her way free. And now look at this. Annie drops her in the middle of the ring. Annie now off the rope. Double foot stomp. 1, 2, no. And Annie, obviously frustration starting to show. She has done almost everything possible to beat Reiko right now, and Reiko will not stay down. Sunrise suplex. Got her. This time she does hook the bridge, and only a 1 count. Annie powering her way free. And what is that going to do to the confidence of Reiko, knowing that she just got a 1 count on that with that forearm. And now Annie fighting back. Annie, look at this. There's the sweet spot. Caught her out of nowhere with the sweet spot. 1, 2, and Reiko gets the shoulders up. And Annie can't believe it. She may not have gotten all the sweet spot that she wanted, but she got enough of it to get 2.5 at least. And now Reiko, no, again, both of these women going back and forth. Both hitting their primary maneuvers, and it's just not enough. Oh, went for the forearm, no, Annie caught her. Annie now kicks to the midsection. What is this? Oh, went for the knee to the back of the head. Reiko, super kick. Caught Annie unaware. And, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Angel dive. 2, and that is it. Wow. What a match between these two. Reiko hitting multiple sunrise suplexes. There's the sweet spot. Annie could get only 1 off. Reiko, it took several sunrise suplexes. Still couldn't put Annie down. But she caught her with a super kick out of nowhere. Then she hit her with this angel dive. And that was it. And Reiko may have just earned herself a SoulSilver title match. Oh no. Here we go again, and there she is again! As much as Amy wants to say that this isn't her, it's that the evidence is pretty damn clear at the moment. Who else could it be? This has Amy's fingerprints all over it right now. And no one is really coming forward other than Amy herself to say that it's not Amy. But, I mean, who else? Who else is dressing like Amy? Has Amy's mannerisms? I mean, Amy is pretty damn clear to point out in the lineup. That's for damn sure. And wait a minute. Here comes Sakura again. Sakura running down to help Reiko, and the lights just went out again. And she's gone. She is gone, and Sakura's pissed about it. What the hell is going on? We need some damn answers for this whole thing. And Reiko rolling to the floor. She is out of it. Again, attacked by this woman. And Sakura is demanding answers, as we all are. My Mimi Ishibashi giving a warning to Aubrey Williams about Eve. And take it from me, and I'm sure all of you have seen her too. You've seen what Eve Heron can do when she's pushed. You've seen what Eve can do when she sees her own blood. And let's be honest here, at Redemption, there's going to be blood. There's going to be blood between those two. I just don't know what's going to happen if it happens to Eve. But ladies and gentlemen, Redemption is just a few weeks away, and we're going to run down the complete card for both nights of Redemption. You're listening to Going to Hell by the Pretty Reckless. It is the official theme of Redemption, and it is available wherever music is sold and streamed. Jeremy Paisley will put the Celestial title on the line against a former champion and a man who's been on a warpath lately, Charles Schultz. Who will walk out with the Celestial Championship? We're going to find out. Lupon the Third puts the Burnout title on the line against Tommy Vercetti, and if Tommy loses, he can no longer challenge for the Burnout title for the rest of this season. Jaden Starr has ran from Tomas Ramirez for the last time, and now at Redemption, they will collide inside a steel cage. And you saw this earlier. This is heating up between Reiko Hinomoto and Sakura Hagiwara, their third match, the rubber match. Who's going to get the better of it at Redemption? The Rising Star titles on the line between two of the fastest rising stars in virtual wrestling. Nova Kane puts the belt on the line against Heather Ray. Kiyoshi Saiba puts the pure title on the line against Jamal Bedlam. Will Jamal finally be the one to dethrone Kiyoshi Saiba as the pure champion? We'll find out at Redemption. Selena Zeda puts the Fever title on the line against the face of the CAW Champions League, the Brazilian bombshell, Christie Monteiro. Will Christie win another championship in her illustrious career, or will Selena keep it in the looking glass? This one's going to be personal here. Malik Brown, Wicked Eric DeVille, whoever you want to call him, but let's be honest, this is going to be a big time match. First time ever between these two at Redemption. Trixie Decker puts the Goddess title on the line against Lady Beast Mode Vanessa Price, and to say that this one isn't going to be violent would be, I'd be lying to you. This is going to be violent, it's going to be brutal, and someone isn't walking out by the time this match is over. But who will leave as the Goddess Champion? And we just talked about it, and we're about to hear from Aubrey in a few moments, but this one is probably one of the most anticipated matchups in the card. Eve Heron makes her DCA in-ring debut against the Psycho Angel, Aubrey Williams. Who's gonna take the throne of the Psycho Circus? It's gonna happen at Redemption, and it's gonna be nasty, folks. Ovana Morgan thought she didn't have any more challengers. Well, she does now in the form of the Dream Killer, Destiny Williams. Will Destiny reclaim her throne as the Wildcats champion, or will Ovana's reign continue? We will find out at Redemption between these two, under the top, two of the top women in the whole division, going at it for the richest prize in the division. And then the main event, Zach Stone and his historic DCA World title run on the line against Tyler Parks. Can Tyler finally achieve his dream of being the world champion, or will Zach Stone put down another opponent, and this time someone he's known since childhood? We're gonna find out at Redemption. It's all going down in just a few weeks' time. We will have the completed date of when Redemption will air very soon. It's the 2-night extravaganza, one of the most violent nights in the DCA calendar. Redemption coming up in just a few weeks. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be surprising. A lot of shockers have happened in Redemption's past. A lot of surprises, a lot of returns, a lot of debuts. I mean, we all know the history of Redemption. Every year it just tops the last. And with this match on the card, I can honestly say I am just nervous. I am nervous about this one match in particular. Aubrey Williams, for the last few years, has been known as the Psycho Angel. And she and Hit Kid put it best, and a lot of people know this. She never used to be the Psycho Angel. It was only after her feud began with Chloe Price and her breakup originally with my Mimi Ishibashi that morphed into this person we see today. But no one expected, in my opinion, the OG Psycho, the pretty little Psycho, Eve Heron, to come here and specifically target Aubrey. to say that she's been watching Aubrey for so long now, and she wants the throne. She believes that Aubrey thinks that she's the queen, but Eve wants to take it. Eve wants to take that crown away from Aubrey. Because let's be honest, if you ask anyone in virtual wrestling, if you ask anyone in general who the real queen of the Psychos is, they'll all say Eve. When you talk about legends in this business and influential characters in this business, you talk about Eve Heron. And that's the woman Aubrey has to beat at Redemption. That's the woman. Eve Heron is the woman who took Cody Hale and mauled her. This is a woman who's went to wars in Forever a Movement with some of the best in the business. This is a woman who a lot of people never thought in a million years would ever step foot in a place like this. And she's here specifically for the time being for Aubrey Williams, and we're about to hear from Aubrey right now.
Hello, friends! It's so nice of you to come back to my playhouse. I missed all of you so much. But you know, there's one person that I didn't miss. One person who I need to talk to all of you about. Her name is Evie. Evie. Evie! Evie! I have to admit, little Evie, you did a number on my head. You made me bleed. You cost me my shining joy. And why? Why would you do that to me? I had time to think about it. And think about it. And think about it. Then I heard what you said. How you want to be a part of the madness that I create. How you've become obsessed with me. Obsessed. Maybe you aren't the one obsessed with me, but I'm the one who's obsessed with you. Because, little Evie, you were the queen of the Psychos a long time ago. And what happened? You disappeared. And what happened after that? I took your crown. I did. But now, you want it back, don't you? You want to be the queen of the Psychos again, right? Don't tell me that I'm in over my head. You understand me? Mimi doesn't know what she's talking about. And you are not coming out to play this time! Understand me? I'm trying to protect you. So if you don't get back in that cage right now, I'm going to tape you back to the wall. Got it? No. Where was I? Oh, yes. Little Evie, there's something that you need to know. You said that I don't know what you're capable of. You don't know what I'm capable of either. But I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? I've been waiting for someone to finally enter my playhouse. And at Redemption, it's time. You and me, little Evie. In my playhouse. No rules. No one to stop us. No one to save us. Are you ready, little Evie? It's time. for us to play. Play. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you before, I am nervous about this match at Redemption. I am nervous beyond belief. I can't begin to tell you. I don't know what these two women are going to do. I don't know what these two women are going to be capable of, but either way, just be prepared for violence, folks.
Welcome to my